Worked. I don't really know what on earth I'm actually doing right now. I think I gotta mess with some settings. Never done OBS before. Hello? Hello, hello? Is that working better? Cool. I don't think it's maxing out anymore. Anyways, I guess I just wanted to talk, you know? Feels weird looking at myself. Oh, it moves the opposite direction. Got my candle. The fire helps me think pretty well. Should be pretty. It's a added bonus. I guess there's been a lot on my mind. It's a good way to put it. I The world kind of sucks, dude. I've been experiencing new stuff, existing as an adult or whatever. Um, I feel like I was lied to. I knew that I knew that it wasn't some like heavenly paradise. I knew that it sucked, but like every person I trusted in were older than me and whatnot always insisted that it was great-ish. It sucked, but like there's great benefits that come out of it, and so far nothing's changed, at least for the better. On occasion, life has been better, but it's not been attributed to being an adult. It's just been attributed to me existing still. And maybe that's what they meant, but it doesn't make sense, you know? Why would they want to push past the childhood part of existing so much just to, I don't know, be excited that you have more time to do greater things? I think I'm wording this wrong. More time is great to do greater things, but you also have now, you know? There's no reason that you can't enjoy something great now. I get looking to the future for and knowing that like, oh, there's so much ahead of me. But like, have you looked at yourself now? There's so much you could be as like a person, and you're just setting it aside like great things will come in my future because I have a future or whatever. You can't even guarantee that. The only way I live life is what some seem to be a very depressing one. I think it's great. I live life like every day is my last day on this planet because it gives me a reason to enjoy things. Because I know that one day will be my last. Could be much sooner. Probably will be, you know. So many people die early. For all I know, this could be my last recording. This could be my last thing I ever do. I could die in 10 minutes from something stupid and unworldly. So I'm doing this. There's really no point, you know? So why not do what you want? I think that's like a certain lifestyle that people like or hate or talked about on TikTok by some guys like you need to change your lifestyle to be like this guy, Chad McGee, you know? My throat's getting all clogged. I have pretty bad allergies right now. Hope my fan's not too loud. I've got it going in the background. Yeah. So I don't understand people. It. Oh, let me. Yeah. I'll just hold it up. candle. It's in a little ceramic lab that I got super long ago. It's much brighter over there than here. That would be cool if I could see whatever's going on, whatever you're seeing, but this candle's so bright. Anyways, I got the candle holder itself and the candle from this old friend that I had. I don't know if we're still friends or not. He sucked as a person, so I don't want to be friends, but he probably thinks we're still friends. Um, Anyways, he turned out to be like a neo-Nazi kind of guy. But we went on a trip once because I hung out with him a lot. He was my only friend for a period of time. And funny enough, at that time in that time in my life, I wasn't actually allowed to leave my city state uh, for a variety of reasons. But um, I was like, yeah, I'll go on this road trip with you because they wanted to see their grandmother. I was like, yeah, all right, that'd be cool. And I got in the car. I was like, it's probably going to be a 10-minute drive. I was saying to myself, I'm pretty tired. I could probably take a nap in this car. I was close enough with these people to be comfortable taking a nap in the car, you know? And I fell asleep in the car, and I woke up an hour later. And I was like, oh, God, that was a really long dream. Why are we still on the road? I'm like, oh, we're still heading to the grandma's house. Like, how long until we get there? Oh, just a couple more hours. Huh? I'm supposed to be at home in like 30 minutes. And they're like, that sucks. Almost best I states because yeah, I don't want to get my information out online, but we're like 2 states away or some shit. And I was like, I was out. I was out cold. Anyways, we eventually made it there, and the grandma was pretty interesting. She had a lot of birds, and the view was very nice. It was a house in the middle of basically nowhere. Ends up she built that entire massive house with her own hands. She keeps adding stuff to it too, but she's gotten to the point where it takes her like a year to add a room, which makes sense because she was like 80 something. I don't know how she's kept going. It's impressive. Hope I can do that when I'm older. Anyways, she had a big old crafts room. She's like, you can take whatever you want. It's like, I can take whatever I want. She's like, yeah. It's this like massive room, like the size of a bedroom, and it's just shelves and shelves of craft stuff because she just made crafts all the time. And she made a candle that I have in here at the moment. It's a really nice candle. I like it, and I wanted to save it, but also I know the point of the candle is to burn it. It's pretty, but it's better to give a pretty thing purpose than to just let it sit for eternity. Everything comes to an end, you know? It's not like it dies instantly either. It's probably gonna last longer than me. Unless it gets crushed or something, but if it's kept safe, outlive me, I ain't gonna use this candle enough to do that. But yeah, and also the ceramic was from the house, and I thought it would be a good idea to just stick the candle in the ceramic. I have another ceramic that goes with it. It's one that's like standing ish. It's like a little cup for a head. Cup head. Uh, I gave it to my partner, so they're holding on to that one. I don't know where they put it, but I hope they keep it safe. I also gave them a candle. Oh, this is a really messed up container because I do weird stuff all the time and burn things, but this container is a candle made by the grandma all completely from scratch. It's chocolate scented. It's not even like, oh, it's fake chocolate scented. This smells like the most authentic chocolate I've ever smelled in my entire life. This smells more chocolatey than chocolate. It's a great candle. And I use the container to burn things sometimes, but we're not going to talk about that part. That's not the point. Didn't know candles worked till a couple weeks ago. It's a fun little fact about me. Apparently, the wick pulls up wax from the inside. I thought the wax was just kind of a decoration to slow down the burn of the wick, but I didn't know the oils actually burned with it, because a lot of the candles that I had never got through all the oils before the wick burned, because apparently they were doing it wrong or something. I'm a big fan of fire. Not like in an arsonist way. In case I ever do commit arson, and this is used as evidence. I'm not an arsonist. Uh, yeah. I don't really know where else to go. I'm supposed to talk about me. I have a lot of motivations. Well, I have a lot of plans and ideas that I have, but like no motivation to do them. And not because I don't want to do them, right? I absolutely want to do these things. I absolutely want to do these things, but like it seems like sometimes I just can't get my brain to work. And that probably sounds stupid to somebody with a working brain, but I'll just I'll be doing any subject I like, and out of nowhere, my brain just decides to stop forming thoughts. It's like I can feel my brain shutting off. I'm still conscious and aware of the fact that I can make choices, but I'm also conscious and aware of the fact that my choices are wrong. Any idea that I come up with my brain is right. It's like two layers of thinking. I got the me, and then like the part my brain is using. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but I yeah. Can you still hear me well from here? Hopefully. I got a bunch of doodads. I keep them to remember people. My memory isn't great on top of all that, so I keep a bunch of weird tidbits and objects to remember people because I can usually link a memory to an object pretty well. This painting, I'm 90% sure, was made by my mom or my grandma. None of them are signed, but I know it was made by some figure above me. Uh, this ace is from my first ever card deck that I got, like bought for myself. This flag is by one of my friends. It's one of the people in the family that kidnapped me, I guess, and took me to their grandma's place. Uh, Another one by the other one. Then this one right here, you can't really see it. Can you see that? That one's made by a good friend named. Nah, I won't name drop actually. Um, I was the first friend to say I love you. They wrote it on the thing. It was really weird. She's cool though. Turns out she was also like a grade below me. We were friends at school. I thought she was like a grade above me because she was like old or whatever. She was like helped every year or two. Anyways, like I graduated and I was like, wait, why are you still here? It's like, oh, I graduate next year. You graduate next year. You're not graduating with me. It's like, no, I'm not a senior. I was like, excuse me? Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Not really. I'm just here to talk about random stuff. How are you doing? I don't know what I say you know you a lot. Ignore that. How are you doing? You're probably watching this for some reason. This came across your feed, and you thought, let's click the person with one singular subscriber or whatever. Um, yeah. So what's going on with you? You don't need to like comment it or anything. Anytime I feel some a YouTuber asks to comment, I think that's just like trying to force engagement, which is lame. So just I hope you're doing well. You know, you probably don't believe me because I'm just a random person on the internet, but I do. I think I genuinely care about most everyone. I really don't have any malicious hate inside my heart, unless it's for somebody who was stupid. I'm joking, obviously. Uh, Though people that are kind of dumb upset me a little. Not like, oh, I hate dumb people or I think everybody's dumb, but just it's hard to have a conversation with some people that are just sometimes a little dumb. I'm dumb too sometimes. Depends on what topic. But I really dislike it when that happens. Because there's a lot of people that I've talked to that just insist that they're right in a conversation. Sometimes even in conversations where there's no right or wrong. It's just like a talking, like a subject. You know? The type of people to be like, type of person to be like a blind guy or something, right? Probably going to be a bad example, but I'm trying my best. It's like talking to a blind guy and saying like, "Hey, the sky's blue," and this blind guy's like, "Nah, sky's purple," and this guy can't even see the sky, right? And he's probably hurt so many people. This guy's blue, and he's like, "Nah, it's purple," and he like believes in full confidence that it's purple. I really don't get it. I know some people are doing it just to mess with you. You know, it's kind of funny to mess with somebody, but there's some people that are genuine about it. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, I came into this thinking I was going to be like poetic or something. I usually am pretty philosophical with speech or whatever, but I'm not feeling it. Ate half a tub of cottage cheese. Set me on fire. Yeah, right here. Half of this thing was also filled with like, I put some fish. This is a weird bulk mix that I do. It feeds me and it's got great nutrients. So I put fish, salmon, like a fillet, put a cottage cheese, uh, spinach. Spinach is the word. I didn't drop that. I'm a professional. Anyways, spinach is the word, and avocado, and usually some other random thing that I have around the house. I added a hamburger patty this time because I made burgers and we only had like one patty left. So the candle's about to overflow. I never let it burn all the way, so there's been a edge around it the entire time, and it's about to flow over the edge fully. It's like pouring water onto like a penny. I kind of want to break it, but also I think I should just leave it. It's not my choice. I set it on fire though. I don't know why I did that. Don't point to this. I just like fire. Should I destroy something else because I like something? I don't think so. At least not when it comes to people. That'd suck. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was falling on the other side. It's already solidified over there. I'm gonna poke it. That's really just not. Oh, that's where it's flowing out of. It's flowing out on my side. It's a little hard to tell because the streams look like the same as the hardened stream of wax from any other time I poured out. It finally burnt a hole through the side. It's like opening a dam or whatever. It's pretty cool. I'm waiting for the wax to fill up the entirety of the bottom of the ceramic thing. It doesn't go all the way down, it's just like the head part that's open. But I guess I can just like rekindle it or something. I don't know. I don't know how much wax I'll have left because apparently you lose wax. Anyways. God, I've been doing this for how long? 19 minutes? Ugh. I talk to myself too often. This feels way too short. Um, Motivation. I was talking about motivation. Fire. Didn't do much. Plastic's too thick. No, I'm not a fat ass. I just use this bottle. Yes, it has root beer in it. Yes, it was previously full of root beer. No, I didn't drink it all. This is all my root beer for the day. Don't even try with me. Though I probably would drink a 2 liter if I was physically capable. Root beer is great. Um, Motivations. God, I'm really just bouncing around the place. Motivations. I feel like I'm not motivated to do anything I enjoy because I feel like I don't really have a word for it. I just feel enter negative emotion here for a project. Anytime I do anything I enjoy, eventually after a super short period of time, I just lose all interest. So I don't do things I enjoy so I can have things I enjoy. There's a few times where I just rush through as many things as I could, trying to find the things that'll truly enjoy or whatever, trying to find the one holy grail. And I ended up with nothing. Then I was incredibly depressed because there was nothing in life that I enjoyed. Surprised you're still here. Woo-hoo. That's to scare anybody that somehow skipped to that exact point in the video. It's got to happen at least eventually. Unless I get like 2 views. It's much less statistically likely, but it'd be really funny if I scared you. A second time, just in case. Uh, yeah. I guess another check-in with you should be that. So, how's your life? Doing anything you worth like mentioning? Any accomplishments? I think that whenever you're sad for no reason, I think there's somebody else sad on this planet that needs somebody to cry with. And it's just the universe's way of giving them someone. Not someone close. They probably don't have anyone close, but the universe's way of giving them someone. It's pestering me. I've got a little piece of foam for my chair, and I want to see what happens when I burn it. I'll probably burn the shit on my fingers, but I work next to an oven all day at my job, so it smells bad. Looks, it smells like dead skin, mainly because it's probably just dead skin. These armrests I've been using for years now, 4 years. I need a new chair. The leather on my armrest is fully ripped off on one side. The other side has a big old hole through it. The ripped off side, I just accepted it and fixed it up so it wouldn't tear anymore. But the left side, I kind of had to fold inwards and just pray to God that it doesn't tear because there's too much of it left. I think the foam turned into a mini candle. I wonder if it's happy. It became something new, but it had to destroy itself to do so. It's probably not a good ideology. Keep forgetting you're here. No, it's considered probably unhealthy, but I think I'm talking to you or to myself because typically my partner calls me at night and we head to bed together. But they've been doing schooling recently, so it's basically been impossible for them to have any free time. So they've been staying up every night, sleeping for like 2 hours, then working for like 10, and sleeping for 2 hours. So I really don't approve of it, but it's probably the only way they're going to get through it. So, yeah, it's been something. I hope they're doing all right. They haven't messaged me tonight. I'm guessing they conked out. I was saying, I think I already said it, but we usually call at night and just fall asleep on call but while talking. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's unhealthy. You can't get separated from your partner. And we really don't view it as unhealthy. We view it as why would we spend a night apart when we could call? And if we need time apart, yeah. we can do that. Sensible people, you know. So we have spent plenty of nights apart, but the phone's finally burning out. It's really trying to live. Still struggle at peace, man. The inside of the candle's clear. And I think hollow. Curious. Anyways, yeah, I call my partner usually every night, and recently haven't been able to. And I have literally nobody else to talk to except my coworkers and my old man. So here I am talking to you. And no human on the internet, if anybody's even seeing this. If nobody's seeing this, I'm just talking to the endless void. Hi, endless void. Hope you're doing alright. And if there's a person watching this, don't question that. I'm not a weird person, I swear. Yeah. Sometimes I think that the only thing that defines me as a human being personally that doesn't make me just look like a loser or whatever, it's my facial expressions. I got a lot of funny facial expressions that I do. And I worry all the time that just without my facial expressions, I just kind of seem like a fuck ass Discord mod or something. I probably don't. I'm probably just being super self conscious, but like sometimes I'm an ass. I try not to be. Autism. It's really fucking hard to read social cues though. Whenever I think something, I usually just go for it because there's no way I'm gonna know, and I might as well say it. And if it's bad, somebody tells me. If it's great, fucking great. I had a great conversation. And it's usually just somewhere in between. I was accidentally mean to a coworker earlier today, and I didn't know. And one of the other coworkers kind of got mad at me. It was less mad, more just like, "Hey, don't do that." And I was like, "All right, don't do what?" Because I didn't fucking know. Apparently, I had like a kind of meanish tone, like a demeaning tone with the guy. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to be sarcastic, like, "Oh, let's go do this thing," because I had to like show him where something was. Uh, but yeah, I guess came off wrong. So felt bad about that. He's a pretty decent guy. He's annoying, but decent guy. It's a big pool of wax at the bottom now. So most have let this thing burn. It's got a big old divot out of it, and it's like an egg shape. I wonder how she did the patterns on that thing. I wonder if it's safe to burn. There's a chance it's just not safe to burn. I'm just inhaling fumes. It's like, oh yeah, so I made that with my special lead paint. The just a little update on the ball of foam or whatever. Did a lot of damage. It started working as a candle on its own term, and it somehow burned way hotter than this candle because it made a massive crater on the side of the egg, I guess, the candle, keg, handle, crandle, a randle, egg randle, a grandle, a grandle. It made a big old divot in the grandle. I'm seeing a bunch of like holes in the wax form, and I can't tell if it's like air pockets or if it's gonna reveal a hidden truth. All with time. I should add some more flame to it. There we go. It's starting to get a little dim. I figured out that if I add a little, like just hold a flame to it, it usually catches back up pretty well. Anyways, I'm really getting sidetracked. I'm at 30 minutes. It's gonna be a long YouTube upload time. For you, yeah, you, person watching this, Stephen McGee 3822. It'd be really funny if I guessed your name. Ryan. um, Definitely no. Yeah. If you recognize me, don't say shit. All right. Saying meant to make me a public internet presence. This is just supposed to be a video. Technically, it does make me a public internet presence, but like, since it's my face, but the statistical chances of this video becoming popular are pretty low because it's poor quality, lots of other stuff, and the fact that even if it did become popular, chances of it coming across somebody that I know is even lower because I'm not going to advertise this at all. I'll go pay 1,000 YouTube ads just to advertise this one video to get one person to click on it because those ads suck ass. I really don't get why those are even a thing. Nobody actually clicks it. I don't think I know anybody that would actually click an ad. Especially the ads that when you click, like when you try to click off or whatever, it makes you click it. That's just stupid. It's like, oh, I guess I'll download it. No, I won't. Who would do that? And to whoever's doing that, stop. You're creating a problem, and I don't want to see any more ads. And I think it's because of you. Maybe I should go into those candle burns. Nah, I'll be here for hours if I do that. I think I want to make a video game. Decent at programming. At least I say so, but I really don't think I am. I haven't done programming in a decent while, and I know the basics, and I know I can figure out basically anything with the basics, but I haven't been able to use my brain to any extent, except like average, in a long time. So, yeah. Only time I recently pulled it off is when I drank coffee, which is a bad thing for me because coffee makes me pretty upset. Not upset, like it upsets my stomach. It's usually just caffeine. Took me a while to figure that out, but if I drink like a Mountain Dew, it fucks me up. I drink root beer. Root beer is actually one of the very rare low caffeine or caffeine free sodas. Also just tastes great. I want to put this candle out with my hand, but I also really don't want to burn myself. I wonder if would a candle be happy to be burned if it was a person? Not like not like if it was a human being, but like if it was an existence, if it had a consciousness, would it rather serve its purpose to be burned and to exist, or rather to never serve a purpose, but to always just be? Maybe that's existence, you know? Like being born. You begin by serving your purpose of existing throughout the entirety of your life, and then you'll stop existing. You burn your candle. And to all those people who don't exist and won't ever exist, they decided to be. They're the atoms in the universe, the atoms that make up you and me and everybody. If you really think about it, in some alternate universe where some guy kicked a rock 1 billion years ago, or some fish kicked a rock or something, uh, all the atoms that are making up you right now could be split across like 80 different people, or like 1 million different people, or you could just be sand. All of your atoms could be sand. And it probably won't be. They're probably evenly dispersed across most of everything, but all the atoms that make up you are something else. I like fire. It reminds me of something. I don't know what, but I think it reminds me I'm alive. Fire's weird. It's like it's only really in its own design for destruction, but we've managed to do basically all we know how to do and create all of our societal stuff with fire. A thing only meant to destroy. It's pretty impressive. Yo, to whatever one of you Unga Bungas, that probably feels like a slur. Whatever one of you cavemen or whatever, who did the fire thing first. Kudos to you. Your name's probably I don't know. But yeah, kudos to you. I hope you're haunting somebody. If ghosts are a thing, that'd be really funny. If those cavemen ghosts, they probably wouldn't understand jack shit. Just screaming randomly. I get sidetracked pretty easy. I don't really have anybody to talk to ever, so I have a lot of pent up ideas and thoughts and conversations that I want to have that I can just never really get out. As I talk to myself, and that seems weird, so that's why I'm talking to a video for 35 minutes straight. God, I've been talking for 35 minutes. God. I feel like I'm gonna unpause this video and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, my fan was 1,000 times louder than it should be. Should suck. It so suck. Well, I think that's gonna be the end. I don't have anything to say to you. Hope you're doing well. I hope life will always treat you well. I hope a lot of things. I truly wish they happened though. I'm not just like, have a good day. Like, I mean it. You hope you're doing wonderful. I hope this helped you. Don't hope you need to hear it, but if you do, you deserve happiness. You do. Everybody needs to find happiness in their own life, even people that suck. Everyone deserves happiness, though. Even the people that suck. Because they're still people. And it would be better if they stopped sucking, but a life without joy is a life. Is no life, to be honest. It's an empty husk of an existence. To be clear, I don't like want fucking evil people to be incredibly happy. I don't want some pedophile named John Smith to have the best day of his life, but he could be better. Maybe if he had one good day, stuff could have been different. Yeah. Maybe if he had one helping hand at some point in his life, he could have gone down a different path. It's the first thing that came to mind, but that's what I mean by everybody deserves joy. Because without it, then you end up with evil people. A lot of people are evil because they specifically don't want people to have joy, or they're craving joy to a point at which they become the horrible fucking people to bunch of and something. But I think I'm getting a little too deep into this. It's probably too controversial to post on YouTube. I guess I'm gonna cut it off here. Funny shirt. If you didn't say it says Mothman is real and he stole my catalytic converter. He is. Nobody believes me. I made this shirt as a tribute to it, and no matter what I do, he keeps coming for my new car. I hear him at night. He comes for me. Weird ass way to end the video. I guess like this if you want or something. I don't care. Hope you have a good day or good night. You deserve joy. At least try to shoot for it if you can. And in a healthy way, you know. Don't become a fucking murderer or something because it makes you happy. That's pretty bad. Find joy that also brings other people joy. I think it's a good way to put it. Find joy that brings other people joy. Joy comes in pairs. Fare thee well. Have a wonderful night. And I guess I'm going to stop it here.